Raider offense set to get this drive started. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On play action, it's Carr. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
The Raiders on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 6. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Well, they picked up the first down, but I'm just going to say I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot, and it's just not a decision that pays off very often.
Well, it wasn't 4th and a yard. There was some meat on that bone. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Locke's throw taken in by Sutton. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
They fake the handoff. Now Locke rolling to his left. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7, our score. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. He'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. They'll run on first down. It's Gordon. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Gordon. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Raiders' 31-yard line.
Check 43.
Locke going to hand it off here to Gordon. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now Locke on the bootleg. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Melvin Gordon with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
McManus's point after is good, and the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. Here's Jacobs. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Play action. Now it's Carr. Out to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game.
Raiders 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
And not a very good return at all, as he won't even get this back to the 15.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. Dancing to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Watch the pass. No, check that. We got Mike 52 right here. Mike 52. Check that.
A final shot before half for Locke. Staying on his feet.
And this one too low.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
These two teams making their final adjustments before coming out for the second half. And for the call, we go back out to Denver and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
34's the mic. 34's the mic. He's coming. Check in. Check in.
Throwing on first down is Locke. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Locke goes back to Sutton. This time completes it. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Locke's throw into the hands of Fan. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. On play action, Locke. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Gordon. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Melvin Gordon taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Broncos take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Jalen Richard now on the return. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now on 2nd and 13, Carr. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon, working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 26-yard line.
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game, 1st and 10 here.
And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Melvin Gordon taking it in for 2 yards out. And the Broncos push further out in front. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Carr now to throw.
He'll get this underneath to Jacobs.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Carr. Able to find Walter. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Second and 10 now. 3rd quarter action in Denver.
Carr to throw again. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 37.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Now Carr. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Well, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
So following the failed try on 4th down, will change ends and change possession. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. Finding some room at midfield. And some space here. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
129 yards rushing for him now as this sensational afternoon continues.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They run it here with Gordon. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. On 2nd down, it's Gordon. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Now a toss right side. It's Gordon. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard. Maybe a touch less.
Now a handoff. This is Gordon. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Melvin Gordon, an 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Broncos have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
McManus now for the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles. And the Broncos get there and take him down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd.
2nd and 21, a lot of ground to cover.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Carr. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Picked up by Caden Stearns.
And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Now Gordon on 1st down. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. This is Gordon as they go to him again. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. The Broncos on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is not...
Gordon loses the football. It's loose. And the Raiders pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. The Carr's throw complete here to Waller. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 4th down. Now Carr, gotta have this one. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he can do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll actually throw it with Locke. And he'll find Sutton on the right side complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. On 1st down, Gordon. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Melvin Gordon taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Broncos turn that interception into a touchdown.
Now, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, they look like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4, fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone. I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there, and sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is, he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
And a run with Jacobs on first down going nowhere as he stopped well behind the line of scrimmage.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And it looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on 3rd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Now a give to Jacobs running right. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 4th down now after a loss of 2. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.